definitely is an accomplishment. And I want, so it's what, May 2nd? You have, what, like 26 days left? Don't let the comments that you might be in from teachers, mom, whatever, if you know you're putting in the work and that's motivating you, keep motivating yourself. Like, rely on yourself at this point. Because anything anyone else says, like, yeah, like, you're passing, but it's not good enough. I mean, your goal is to pass. Right. Of course you want to make it higher. I don't want that to, like, kind of put a pin in your balloon and, like, deflate you.
Well, luckily, that's a clear pin in my balloon. It just blows my balloon up more. But yeah. It's just annoying. So I was like, okay, well, I'll go tell someone that's actually gonna, like, see it as an accomplishment. Yeah. And I enrolled at Scholastic yesterday.
Did you?
So thank you.
Nice.
It's like everybody gets, like, their breath is really quiet. They laugh. Mm-hmm. But, because this Dillard, I just started realizing, like, first of all, I'm having to try way too hard to even get them to send me my stuff.
Yeah, you mean?
Like, my FAFSA, and, like, get a hold of them, or, like, get them to cooperate.
And that's another HBCU experience in itself, because we're sometimes just not on our stuff, unfortunately, still.
Yeah, and then, like, I saw that the graduation was, like, kind of low before, but I kind of ignored it because I'm like, oh, well, the retention rate's good.
Yeah.
But, because, like, a lot of things can go into a graduation rate, but a lot of time it's just like how much support you get on campus. And so I was like, oh, it's probably not that bad. Then I'm realizing through my own experience, and I haven't even gotten there yet, that I'm not having much support yet with this whole process. I haven't even heard from my admissions counselor, like not even an email. I don't even know my admissions counselor is there.
For Dillard?
Yeah. And with these other schools, like I've gotten calls and texts and emails like every week from my admissions counselor. So I'm like, that says a lot. And then like I finally got my FAFSA. Like I was just thinking like, I was like, I didn't have my FAFSA yet. I wasn't hearing anything anybody was telling me. Then I finally got my FAFSA from them, and I was like, yeah, it was crappy. So I'm like, okay, never mind. I'm not going to do it anymore. But it's okay because I had to choose between Scholastica and Winona. And I did one time really, really, really want to go to Scholastica, and I remembered why I wanted to go again.
You've gone on a tour there already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I just didn't like the dorms.
No.
I only have to live in the dorms that I didn't like for like a year. Then I can.
So let's go back to grades real quick.
Yeah.
So English read a 60-something%, right?
Yep. Then after I turned in my last summative to turn in, which probably I'll go up another letter grade. And then as long as I keep doing good on the stuff that we're like, as long as I do good on the story, get full points on the storytelling, get full points on the entertainment, get full points on the final. Yeah. I should probably go up another letter grade.
So you feel comfortable with getting the stuff you need to do done now?
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's due now, and then also working on the stuff that you've missed in the past. Okay. Is it econ?
Yeah. So econ, I gotta take the last test. That's unit 2 test, but it's split into 2 parts. So there's the part where it's like one online that's 30 points, and then there's a paper version that's 15 points. So it's probably just like one short little. It's like a test and a quiz. Okay. And then I turned in the current presentation on time. Okay. So I should get full points for that. Plus, I presented it, and when you present it, you can get A instead of anything less than that if you didn't present it.
So if you present, it's an automatic A?
No. So, okay, so the highest grade you can get if you present is an A. Okay. The highest grade you can get if you don't present is a B, but that also means like you have to meet criteria and your thing has to be good for you to get A. But I actually did like try with it, so I think I should get A. And then she's still, as long as the student teacher's still here, she's still letting me make up this other project that I'm missing, even though he said nothing past third quarter, nothing before fourth quarter. Yeah. But she said just do it because if you do it, I'll grade it because it doesn't make sense.
Now, are you making sure that both of those teachers are communicating? Because remember what we talked about before, like her giving you one thing and him not knowing about it? Yeah. Just making sure if you're going to do this work, at the end of the day, hopefully both teachers agree. That's all I just want to make sure you do, so you're not like, I did all this work and hold up, we're not going to fix this.
And that's what I said to her, because Ms. Shookman was the one that was like, well, you can't do that because before quarter 3, and I was like, yeah, but they were still, like, he hasn't closed that out to me. Like, they were still leaving it open even after, like, quarter three. And then she told me, like, push it off until you get your other stuff, like your test done, and then we'll revisit it. So, and she said that she's the one grading it. So she said that if I submit it, she'll grade it. But, like, Ms. Shookman doesn't understand.
Yeah.
She's still with the whole, like, no thing before 43.
How late is the student teacher staying for? Like, when
May
is
11th.
May 11th? Which is
I'm
soon.
working on it right now, so I'll probably have it.
But I want to make sure, like, her communication with you is going to transfer over to your actual teacher.
Yeah.
So once again, the best probably thing to do is put it in writing and make sure that the student teacher knows, that Mr. Red knows, and everybody's on the same page. Because you don't want her to leave May 11th.
And then she never told him.
Never told him, never communicated, because from my sense of us kind of talking about this classes, communication hasn't been very clear between the three of you. Or between the two of them about you.
So maybe today I'll be like, hey, remember when you said if I do the math sheet, because I haven't fully started yet, I did like 2 slides. Remember when you said to do this? Did you make sure that it was okay with Red if I do this?
I want you to make sure it's okay with Red.
Oh, so you want me to email him?
Yeah, I want to
say,
have them.
Johnson told me I could do this, is that okay?
Yeah, and have her on it too, just so everyone is seeing the same thing and there's not like, well, I actually said, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, yes, it's good to have face-to-face conversations and advocate for yourself, but then follow up with the email saying, this is the conversation I had, Mr. Red, I know she's leaving May 11th, I want to make sure this will still stand with you, or this is still an option.
Okay.
Because I would hate for you to do all this work, and then at the end of the day, someone be like, nope, just kidding.
Yeah, that was like,
I want to keep your
bubble
bubble full.
Wasting my time.
Yeah, so, of course, face-to-face, I want you to continue to do that, but especially in this case, since there's so many moving parts and people, I just want you to have everyone on the same page, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, if someone's like, I didn't say that, be like, email, this is what they said, this is what you said. Because it gets busy at the end of the year, and with seniors, and especially with a class like econ, every senior needs it, so they're going to probably be, I don't know, busy trying to see who's passing, who's not, and I just want you to be clear and have clear directions for this last month. Okay. So English and econ, we have our plans for. How are you feeling about other classes, ethnic studies?
Yeah, so ethnic studies, Mr. Diamond gave me everything I need, and it's literally only like 5 months.
Okay.
And then I just gotta take the African American studies test.
Girl.
Yeah.
You better take that.
I'm going to. I just forgot about it, because it's never come